because this is going to be a workshop. Likewise, we had been doing the offline sessions and we all show up 100%. So your showing up 100% would certainly help me to have this energy flowing through me to you and from you to me. So with that, can I request everyone to open the cameras? And let me introduce myself. Although Sonali has introduced myself, so I really would like to share what I will be doing today and why I am here. But before that, I have a question for all of you because I love to ask questions. What is your intention to be in this session? Maybe you can actually type in the chat so that I can read quickly. Let's keep it interactive so that you all enjoy the session. So next 45 minutes till the time we are together, we should utilize this, each minute of it, to the 100%. Would everyone like to share? Please, I need this interaction. It's really needed to stay active and learn a lot from this session. Sonali saying, I want to learn this so that I can use it from students. Okay, great, Sonali. Mrinal, Kashyap, Ashish, Ajay, Poonam. Come on, guys. Quickly. Superb, Ashish. Thank you. Okay. Superb. Test of typing speed. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Yeah, Kashyap is saying peace and happiness. Superb. Ajay is saying, I know some fragments of this prayer and now widening my experience and knowledge. Superb, Ajay. I'm sure I will not disappoint you and we'll have a great experience together. Superb. So we are here today to learn about this Hoponopono practice and why I'm actually sharing it with you all. What is my purpose and why am I here? I had been into corporate, as Sonali already shared, for 23 years. I was working, having great experience throughout my life journey, but somewhere I felt a void. And this journey of life skills and emotional healing is what made me realize that actually it's what we feel, what makes us feel how we are feeling. It's nothing to do with what is happening in your life, but eventually, what are you feeling about it? What your perceptions are? What kind of a conversation are you doing with yourself? That impacts you. None of the situation has a power to impact you unless you understand what emotions are they triggering in you. And that's what made me more curious to learn about it. And by God grace, I learned about this technology or this technique of hope no. This gave me a lot of great results. My well-being, my health. In fact, I also cured my husband at one of the incidents where this technique helped us to move him out of that disease very comfortably. And that's what the power of this program is. I won't share much on it, but I really wanted to go deep inside it, like why it is and what it is and how does it work. I think that's what you all here for. So before I begin on the content of it or science behind it or more about it, I really want you to first of all identify what is there in your life where you are struggling with. Quickly, I don't need detail of it, but maybe you can actually mention which area of your life are you struggling. Is it health? Is it career? Is it any relation? But where are you struggling? Just quickly mention that. In the chat, write down. There would be certain, okay, Ajay is mentioning health. Sonali saying relationship. Health and friction relationships. Personal. Okay. Again, Kashyap, you need not to share more details, but if you say personal, which area of your personal life? Is it a health? Is it a relation? Is it career? Is it money? It's your social life. It's your own personal talks, and whatever. Just identify, narrow it down. Because the moment we identify it, we start a journey to heal out of it. So that identification is definitely needed. Family and myself. Good, Kashyap. First of all, congratulations, everybody, and hats off to all of you to share this and acknowledge this area that, okay, this is where you are struggling in. Now, next question I have for all of you is, what are you feeling about it? So, if you are struggling in your health, what feeling is it generating? What kind of a emotion is it triggering? Anger and frustration, okay. Relationship, and then self confidence. Great, Poonam. I can hear you. Okay, Sonali is feeling stuck. I hear you, Sonali. Sharad, Mrinal, would you like to mention yours also? Okay, Kashyap is saying anger, self-doubt, confused. Okay. Now my next question is, are you open to release these feelings right away? Or another question is, for an instance, let me say that you have a magic wand and you can remove this feeling out of your experience. How would you feel then? How would your life be? Ajay saying yes. You will feel more empowered and more happy in your life, right? So, are you ready to give your next 30 minutes to me, to trust me, to have a confidence me that yes, I can take you to this journey and allow me and permit me to have an open conversation? Of course, I won't, uh, you know, make you feel uncomfortable, but without even getting to know in detail of what is it that's happening in your life, I can guarantee you after the 40 minutes, you will be able to understand and you will be able to feel much better. So, do you give me the permission? Super. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. Okay, so again, requesting all of you to participate 100% now on, because we're going into the depth of it, into the science of it, and later I'll also start and give you the experience of it. So I'll start with a science-based model, because our mind don't work unless that curiosity is settled, that how is it working and why is it working. So I'll quickly share my slides. I hope I have the sharing permissions.
You do now.
Okay. Do you see my screen? Okay. So this is Dr. Masaru Emoto. Now, why I'm sharing him? So he did an experiment, and what he observed is, in this experiment, he filled the water with different beaker were filled with the same water, and for each beaker, he titled some words. These words were as shown here: thank you, wisdom, truth. And to few of the beaker, he labeled them as poor, you fool, you are dirty. So all those negative words. And then he preserved those beakers and freeze them. Now, when he froze them, later what he observed, he looked at in microscope the crystals of the ice that was formed in these beakers. And these are the various formation that he observed. The higher the frequency or positive the frequency of the word would be, the better would be the formations of the crystal of water. And you can see, like in this image, it's very clear, like thank you, wisdom, truth, they are beautifully formed. Words like evil, you make me sick, they were all distorted. And you can do that experiment yourself. Fill two glass waters with water, label one with love, another with hate, and you will find that the glass with the word hate will have a different formation, would have a different color altogether of the eyes as compared to the glass which has love written on it. And there has been tremendous experiments being done thereafter, which shows that yes, the water gets impacted. Now, I have a question for all of you. Now, the question I have for you is, what is your body made up of? How much percentage of water is there in your body? We all know that, right? Approximately 70%. Yes, Sharad. 70% of our body is made up of water. Now, just think for a moment. The words that you're uttering every day, the words you're telling yourself every day, are those not generating a vibration? Are they not impacting you? These words have frequency. I was just, before I begin the session, so I'm not complaining, but the words I was hearing were something like garbage, rubbish. If we are associating our life with these words, what is our life becoming? This is the meaning we are giving them. And we all know that we are all depend upon the energy. We are energy being. What we say to ourselves is what we are feeling. And what we are feeling is our reality. Wherever your focus goes, your energy flows there. And this energy comes back to you. And we don't realize it at all. Just watch yourself. What words are you uttering to yourself when you are in painful situation? Be it a pain because of your health, your relation, your finances, whatever is going on in your life. What is the conversation running behind your back? So those words are the only thing which are making you feel what you are feeling. Because believe me, there is a huge difference between what the fact is, what you are perceiving out of it. There is a huge difference in that. Same situation, 10 people will think differently, 10 people will behave differently because they have associated different meaning. A same situation would be a challenge for one and insult for another one because that's what he is perceiving that situation to be. And we have seen that many times. Our movies are, classic example. Same problem, of happening with the two brothers. One would turn a cop, another would turn a gangster because that's what he's believing in. And that's what the power of word is. Let me share a small video clip with all of you. I think it's taking a little longer. Okay, never mind. Probably I can go without it. Universe don't want you to see those videos. Maybe I like to share it later on. But anyways, now these videos were regarding some experiments being done where water was filled in a beaker, kept on a plate, and the plate was given different frequency, and it was generating different patterns in the water itself. Then again, give an indication, yes, of course, we are getting impacted because of all what we are hearing from outside and from within. Now, what about Hoponopono to do with it? Now, Hoponopono is an ancient scientific technique which is used to heal. It ages back a long ago, But in beginning of 19th century, there was a teacher called Morna Semyona. She started to give the knowledge or seminar about this Hoponopono in her modified version. And that's where Dr. Hewlin, the hero who made this science being known to everyone, got to know about it, and he kind of started to use this in his life. So Dr. Hewlin, I think most of you would have known when you search for Hoponopono, that's classic example that appear. If you don't know, I'll share quickly about it. So Dr. Hewlin happened to be a healer. So once he was given a ward of mentally insane patients and he was supposed to cure them. Dr. Hewlin, because he had been healer himself, he believed because of Hoponopono and his background in Hawaiian techniques, he believed everything that's happening in my life is my responsibility. I am attracting him and I am manifesting it. Nobody is doing anything, but it's me who's attracting the situation. So if these patients had come into my life, certainly I have done something. Because Hoponopono is all about healing through restitutions and forgiveness. So if I have done something wrong, who has to be forgiven for it? That's what Dr. Hewlin believed in. And then he started to heal these patients without even meeting them, without even talking to them. So what he would do, every day he would take the files of these patients, he would scan through them, and he would start blessing himself, doing the practice for himself, because what he believed is it's my energy which is attracting all these problems. So all I need to do is heal myself. And that's how he started this practice. In 5 years time span, each and every patient was healed. These patients who were earlier were so, mentally insane that they would hurt themselves. Nobody would like to stay in that ward. All the doctors, all the caretakers would go off the job in 6 months or so. But that ward was, every patient was chained. But after this exercise, after this curing, after this healing, all these patients were able to live their life peacefully. They were all released. They went back to their families and started to live a happy life. Now, I have a question for all of you. Those were mentally insane people who really had no control on their body and their mind. If those could be healed, can't we all be healed? We can be. The only thing is the way Dr. Hewlin trusted in that healing process. He believed in it, and then he was able to not only heal himself, but all those patients. And then just understand the great work he did, that he not only healed those patients, but he eventually healed all those families only by just healing himself. And that's what I even experienced in my life. There were certain situations, as I spoke a little back, about my husband's health. So I started to heal myself. What is it that I'm doing? What has happened in me which has attracted me this problem? Because this person is attached to me. So of course, whatever is happening in his life is my problem. If he is in pain, I'm feeling that pain. So I started to heal myself, and I was able to heal himself by means of healing myself. And that's what the beauty of it is. So what do you all think? Are you ready to now experience this? Are you willing to do that? Okay, so this was all about the science and the background, how it worked. Great. Everybody so far in line? I will be taking questions later on for sure, what all you have. But before that, are you all ready to experience this? Because theory is one side, but until unless we practice, until unless, we experience it, we don't rely on it. So are you ready to give me next 10 minutes? We will go into it, we'll experience it, and we'll heal ourselves. Are you ready to do that? Okay. So for this practice, there are certain rules. I'll be starting this practice with all of you. During this whole time, you will have your cameras open, but your eyes will be closed. I will giving the instruction. You will have to follow that. So when I'll ask you to close your eyes, just close your eyes. When I'll ask you to put your hands on your heart, put your hands on your heart. Whatever instruction I'll give, just follow that. And then just have a trust. Are you willing? Can you trust me? Super. Okay, so I will close my video so that my movement don't impact you in case, right? But I'm watching all of you. Okay. Okay. So let me begin a beautiful healing music because of course we are talking about energy and frequency and how come healing can happen without music. So let me share that quickly. Just confirm me if you are able to hear it. I'm about to share now. Can you hear my music? Is it audible? Is my voice also audible? All good? All right. Take a deep breath and breathe out. So follow my hand. Deep breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in once more and breathe out. Breathe in once more and breathe out. Hands on your heart. Say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Have a smile on your face. You need to smile and experience this. Let this music also work on you. Breathe in. Say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. With a smile on your face, remember your mom. See her. She's smiling at you. You can see her looking at you, loving you. Try to connect with her through energy and tell her, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for hurting you, for judging you. I am sorry for not giving you enough time. Please forgive me. Or sometimes I misunderstood you. Please forgive me. Sometimes I could not give you the love that you deserve. Please forgive me for not respecting you enough. Though I never meant it, but I did that mistake. So please forgive me, Mama. Thank you, Mom. Thank you for this beautiful gift of life. Thank you for your unconditional love. Thank you that you trusted me when I doubted myself. Even though I may not have told you, but I love you so much. Every part of me is thankful to you. I love you for your unconditional love and unconditional support. Everybody would have questioned me, but not you. And when you questioned me, I knew that was again because of love. You showed me the path, and I love you for that. Take a deep breath in and feel this loving energy. Breathe in once more and breathe out. Now, with your closed eyes, see your dad, see your father in front of you. Tell him, I'm sorry, Dad, if I ever failed you. I'm sorry, Dad, if I ever hurt you. I'm sorry, Dad, if I ever argued you, misbehaved with you, but never did I wanted to disrespect you. But please forgive me, as my action could have caused you pain. But I know, still you reverted back me your love. Even when you scolded me, it was out of love. So please forgive me that I didn't understood the love, the unconditional love you always gave me. You stood like a strong person, leading me through the difficulties of life. But please forgive me, I didn't realize then. Today, as I've grown up, I understand what your unconditional love is and how you love me still. And every time you look at me, you fill me with so much of confidence. Even your pat on my back or your hand on my shoulder, that just an assurance that yes, you are there for me. Thank you for this unconditional love, this unconditional support. Despite everybody not supporting, you supported me. Thank you for that. And I love you. Because your belief made me do what I am now. Sometimes you didn't even believe me. That gave me a challenge to prove myself. So I know, somehow, you helped me to grow as a person. And I love you for that. I may not have mentioned that in past, but today, whether you are physically with me or you are far away from me, I am loving you. I love you, Daddy. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Breathe in once more and breathe out. Take a deep breath in once more and breathe out. And now I want you to think about that person who have let you down. Because this person is your disguise angel. He or she may have hurt you, but his or her presence was really important for your life. So I want you to remember the person. Say his or her name and tell him, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for blaming you for everything that has happened. Sorry that I left all the responsibility on you alone, although I know I may have contributed in some way. And today I understand I am feeling, and my feeling is make me feel. I now understand I am responsible for whatever is happening in my life. So please forgive me for not taking responsibility on my side. I played victim, although you are helping me to grow as a person. Deep inside, I know I have learned how to grow out of it. Thank you for this lesson. God would have sent you in my life for my growth, and I trust God and universe. So I thank you for that. Today I choose to move on. I forgive you for whatever has happened, and I'm forgiving myself for whatever I felt out of it. As I choose to move on, I permit you to move on. And I love you and I bless you. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Release what all emotion you have tied with this experience. It has served you the purpose. Everything has a purpose in the life. What all situation it is. Disconnect yourself emotionally out of it. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, release the negativity. Release all the guilt, all the grudges, all that pain which has been hurting you for so long. I want you to take a deep breath in and with a smile, see yourself as if you are standing in front of you. Because you have disconnected with yourself while running in this race of life. So right now, connect with yourself. And with your name, tell yourself. As I say my name, you say your name. I'm sorry, Mona. I'm the one who let you down. I'm the one who always misunderstood you, who doubted you, who let you go through the problems all alone. Please forgive me for not trusting you, not believing you, for always staying in the guilt. Please forgive me. As I was not hurt by others, but I was hurting you inside. I was looking for your support. That you tell me, yes, I am there for you. Please forgive me, not believing in you. But thank you, dear Mona. Thank you, my dear soul. Thank you, my body. Thank you, my mind. You all have worked for me so far. Such a beautiful journey I have curated. And I want to thank you today. Thank you for this connection with you. Thank you, my soul. Through you, I am connected to universe. Thank you, my body. Through you, I am able to live. My existence is possible. Thank you, my consciousness. You let me take right decisions. And when I was not right in my decisions, you helped me understand and helped me move forward. Thank you so much for that. It doesn't matter if anybody trusts you or not. I am there to trust you. I am there to trust myself. Because I know deep inside, I am enough for my life. It doesn't matter if anybody care for me or not. I am caring for myself from now on. Now hug yourself. Give yourself tight hug. Rub your arms and your shoulders, everyone. Rub your shoulders. Give yourself tight hug and feel this love that you have for yourself. You can have your head down on your shoulder to feel that love for yourself. And tell yourself, I'm sorry for leaving you alone. But thank you for this reconnection. And I promise I will never ever leave you alone. Feel this love for yourself and connection with yourself. You would have been waiting for this love for so long, and you thought you are waiting for love from others, but it was you who was not loving yourself. Feel your love. And promise yourself from today on, I will never ever leave you alone. Are you not waiting for this love? Check with yourself. Haven't you been missing this love and reconnection with yourself? Slowly move your hand with a deep breath in and exhale. Move your hands. Rub your hands. Generate this healing energies in your hand. Take this energy on your face, your eyes, and all of your body. Tell me, how are you feeling now?
It was amazing. And in between, I felt a little bit overwhelmed by my own emotions. I wanted to cry in between. Like,
It's
why I was
okay.
being myself enough. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Kashyap, magic, seriously. Great and lighter, are they saying? Relaxed. Great, Ashish. So check with yourself. How are you feeling about your pain before we begin this session? And how are you feeling now? Feel relaxed. Great, Ashish. That's what the power of this beautiful practice is. Because energetically, we are all connected. All the feeling of crying, that's a release of emotions, that's stuck up, bottled up emotions. And we don't realize that all the pain that we keep in ourselves that hurt us, that pain is our poison actually.
I'm feeling really very relaxed now, and I don't know what happened in between. Tears automatically started rolling down from my eyes.
That was
It
bottled
was
up
giving me a
emotions.
feeling like, yeah,
That's actually your connection with your own inner self, your emotions that you sometimes become ignorant of. Anybody else wants to share anything?
Anyone else? They can share their experience. Yes, Ajay,
Yes,
sorry.
Ajay.
I put in a question. All I want to know was this prayer of Hoponopono. Do I repeat that or say that to myself for my problems, or do I say address it myself for your problems? Is it for me? Is it for the people at large?
It is how you're feeling about that problem. You remember I asked you, what is your struggle in life? And what are you feeling about it? So that feeling is what is generating the emotions and that energy. Those feelings have frequencies. And that's what you pass on to those whom you actually are connected with. So, as per Dr. Hewlin and Dr. Joe Vitale, who helped us to know more about this beautiful technique, it's we who are feeling, and we have to heal ourselves. And we have to see how are we connected with that. Once we start to heal, the other person automatically receive healings. And that's what happened recently also in my life. With my daughter also recently, this thing happened. That because of my feeling, she got impacted. And when I changed my feeling to this Hoponopono technique, I really was able to see the different result altogether in 2 days' time. And it works super fast. All you need to do is believe in it.
And how often do you recite this prayer, or it's a continuous process?
There are different ways of doing it. What I did was advanced level of it. So what generally people do is just, chant Hoponopono. You have to associate a feeling with it, like what you would really want to heal, and you chant it. So, okay, um, I do 108 times twice a day. That's my practice. That's my ritual. Along with that, of course, when I'm healing my clients, so that time we do the advanced level. And there are different other various techniques that I have been helping my clients with to, deal with it. So there are different conversational style of Hoponopono. There are certain walking, talking style of Hoponopono. That while walking, while roaming around, how you can actually do that. So I hope that answers the question.
Mostly. Thank you.
So I have a small token of a gift for all of you here. I'll be sharing my screen in a little while. So I'm planning to do 3 days workshop for all of you. So you all can actually come and join. Next week I'll be beginning that. So you all can join in. Of course, there is a program that I run for 30 days also, but this would be your opportunity to experience it even more deeper. How do we do that? Because I just, did a generic one, but when we do that in the session, we actually have seen results as if the physical body pains actually disappears when we do this practice. Again, through emotional healing, you can actually heal your pains because approximately 70 or 80% of the pains that we go through are psychosomatic pains. Even the diseases that we are creating in our body are because of the stress and emotional baggage that we are carrying. We always feel heavy, isn't it? We feel some burning sensation inside. So whenever you are in low emotional phases, states, you feel something in your stomach, your gut gets impacted. And as per studies, the same region of brain get activated whether you are having a physical pain or an emotional pain. It's scientifically proven. And how the body has to react when it's a physical pain, similar kind of reaction, hormonal ejections is happening in your body. Your gut is impacting same way. Same mammalian brain gets activated the moment you go into these painful situations or experiences, all because of the meaning that you are giving it, all because of the feeling that you are getting it. So these triggers are generating those emotions, and those emotions are distorting everything what's happening inside you. And that's why there are so many diseases that's happening. So it's scary, but even that gives us a message that yes, we can deal with it. So if going down in emotion can hurt us, what about raising our emotional level would do to us? If we are able to keep ourselves happy, elated, in forgiveness state, in love state, in that gratitude state always. What is thank you? It's a gratitude. What is I'm sorry? You're doing forgiveness. You're asking forgiveness. So you're releasing all that baggage. You're dropping it down. And when you elevate your emotional levels, so that also generates good hormones in your body. Everything starts to improve. You feel energetic, you feel lighter, you feel connected with yourself and the rest of the world. So, with the gradual practice, you can even switch how you are relating to the situation because it says like fact and how you are emotionally perceiving it are two different things. Any further questions?
I want to ask you about if I want to use this practice for certain goals. So how can I do that, and for how long I need to do it? Like for how many days I should be doing it? Can you just suggest me?
Very good question, Sonali. I have a question back to you.
Hmm.
You have a goal?
Yeah.
You want to attain it?
What?
You want to attain it? You want to achieve that goal?
Of course.
When you were a child, when you were a toddler, and you were crawling on the ground and you saw
Hmm.
people walking around and you wanted to walk around, till what time did you try it?
I don't remember it.
You tried it
Till the time you
until you
started
started to
walking.
walk.
Yeah,
Exactly,
Yeah.
Mrinal. Thank you.
obviously.
So, if it's your goal, if it's important to you, do you know what your answer is?
Yeah. I need to be start doing it.
No,
And
till the
then,
time you attain it.
exactly.
Oh.
Funny.
Thank you, Mrinal. So, if it's your goal and you really believe in yourself, this Hoponopono practice help you to attain that belief, that confidence in you, that emotional connect with that goal. Because overall, okay, let me ask you this question straight.
Hmm.
When you want to achieve a goal, what do you want to attain out of it? Why do you want to achieve that goal? Let me ask you, whatever goal it is. I don't want to know about the goal. Why do you want to achieve that goal?
Just to be happy.
That's what your purpose is. And what if you start to feel happy in the process of it?
That would be amazing.
That's what we do. That's what you need to understand and believe in it that yes, you can do it. And what Hope No Pno can do is it can keep you in that manifestation frequency because manifestation don't work unless you are
Hmm.
at that high frequency to attract that. Believe me, what you think is what you attract. There was a very beautiful quote I read today morning. If a cat has to become a lion, it has to let go its appetite for rat. If you have to become a lioness, you have to let go about this thought ki, will I be able to catch this prey or not? The lion know that it can catch the prey,
But that
no
is the
matter how big
most
the prey
difficult
is.
part of it.
What is it?
Like that is the most difficult part of it. Like not thinking
That's
about it, but working for it. Is that
okay. Just change the vocabulary. Sonali,
how?
can you come on the camera first?
Yeah.
What you just said?
Like we need to like working for it, but not to think about it exactly. Is that
You
what it
said a
is?
word. You said a word. How do you feel about it? It is difficult.
Yeah. Like how to do it exactly. It is difficult
It is difficult.
for
If
me.
I change the vocabulary, I can learn it and I can do it.
Yeah, it is not difficult. I can do it.
Okay. So when you have to manifest something, you have to associate a very positive meaning to that. If you are yourself feeling it is difficult, so Baba, it is difficult for you because that's the meaning you are giving to that task. For a child who don't know how to hold a spoon, that is a difficult task. But the child never think that it's difficult. He just focus on, okay, I have to achieve it, no matter what. And that child believes in itself. The mother would say, okay, let me help you, let me feed you. The child would cry and say, no, I want to hold the spoon myself. Was that holding the spoon not difficult for that child?
It was, but
Remember
not.
when you started to learn about cycling, if you would have learned, you knew that you will fall, you will get hurt. Still, you wanted to do that. Was that not difficult?
Yeah.
The problem is that as we grow up, we forget about these strength and courage that we have been born with. The shout, the scream, that, urge to do something. No child was fearing fire. It's that when the parents said, oh, fire, you will touch, you will get burned. You will touch, you will get burned. And that poor child not even tried to, lit that, small diya also. उसको लगा उससे ही जल जाऊंगा. Because that fear got instilled, and that's what we have done. We have been conditioned to that. No, I'm not blaming that parents. They were doing it because they wanted to protect you. But eventually they say, na, a overwatered plant also dies. That overprotection somehow killed that fearless being in us who never knew about what is difficult. करना है तो करना है. I have to achieve it. I have to achieve it. I have to learn running. I will learn running. That child never feared कि क्या होने वाला. So just remember, whenever you feel like I'm finding this task difficult, just check with yourself how difficult was that, and then change the vocabulary. I am on my journey on this task. I have certain hurdles and challenges which I can cross. Say it again. Rather than saying it's difficult, just say there are certain hurdles which I can resolve. Say it.
I can resolve these hurdles in my own way.
How do you feel now about that goal?
Good.
Say it
Like
five
about
times. Say it five
five.
times. Say
What
it
exactly I need to say?
exactly whatever you were feeling difficult, you were giving it a meaning that it's difficult to achieve.
It's not difficult to achieve. I can
No,
achieve.
don't use the difficult word at all.
It
It
is
is a
easy.
small hurdle, I can solve it.
It is easy to achieve. I can achieve it.
It is
It
a
is easy
small
to
hurdle, I can
I can
achieve it.
achieve it.
Say it 5 minutes, five times.
I can achieve it. It is easy to achieve. I can achieve it. It is easy to achieve. I can achieve it.
How do you feel about it now?
Good. I'm feeling good.
Can you do that?
Yes, I can.
Did I change the situation?
Mm.
Did I
Yes.
change the situation? Did I change the goal?
Yes. Now I knew what I need to do.
Did I change the goal?
Yes.
Goal change कर दिया मैंने, goal अभी भी वही है. I
Goal.
change your feeling
I'm
about
just
it.
thinking about the goal is difficult. The goal is same, but my thinking is
Exactly.
different now.
Exactly. It's your feeling has changed. I don't know what the goal is. I
Yeah,
never need to know
feeling
about it.
is
I
changed.
don't know what the problem is. I don't need to know about it. All I
Mm-hmm.
need to do is that you can do it. All you need to do is believe in yourself and change your vocabulary. If you're feeling
Got
it is difficult, it is difficult. If you're feeling it's a small hurdle, it is a small hurdle. That's it.
yeah.
Okay, so I'll quickly share my
Thank you
screen
so
so
much.
that you can quickly register if you are interested for this 3 days workshop. Um, I hope you all found the value in it. Okay. Can you see my screen? I have a feedback form requesting your feedback for this workshop, your learnings, what your takeaways are, and one more gift for all of you. Those who will fill this feedback form will all receive one-on-one session with me, a clarity call with me, where I'll help you to get through what your challenges are and how you can work on. A 45 minutes call I'll give you all. But for that, you will have to fill this feedback form. There is a QR code in front of you, a small form. It will take just 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes, a 1 minute form. And the right side, it's a workshop. It's a WhatsApp group where I'll be sharing all the instruction on the sessions. We'll be beginning next Friday. Next Friday, Saturday, Sunday evening, same time, we will have this workshop, 3 days. We'll be doing Hoponopono. I did one kind of introductory session, and those sessions which I'll be conducting in 3 days will be a little deeper one, where we'll try to heal you through the challenges that you're going on in the life. And thereafter, we can see how we can carry on with the journey further. You can take the snapshot and you can fill it later also. And
Okay.
as soon as I receive the feedback and as soon as I see you in the workshop, I'll be glad to serve you even more.
Yeah, while all of you are doing that, let me take this quick opportunity. I know we are running a little bit over time, but as they say, every good thing in life come with a little bit of time. And a big thanks to Toastmaster Mona and the healer Mona. The two Monas we know, both are magical and both are bringing their magic onto the table. For everybody's knowledge, Mona happens to be the champion of the club for table topic speeches as well. Likewise, Mrinal is for Club Eloquent, Mona is for Club Leaders Connect, and hopefully Mona and Mrinal meet at the division level of contest as well. I'm sure area is going to happen very soon. But yeah, both of them are. So very big thanks, by the way. Side notes, Toastmasters always keep talking about Toastmasters. May I request all of you to turn your camera on? We'll be taking a Zoom fee along with all, with your hearts and with your emojis, and convey a vote of thanks to Mona for this amazing session, and also to our host Sonali for keeping it tight, doing so much of work behind the scene to organize it and to make this event successful. Thank you, Mona, for an amazing session. I felt even greater than I felt the first time. So this is the power of it, and thanks, Sonali, for being a lovely host.
Thank you so much, Ashish, and thank you so much,
For
Sonali.
this
Really loved it. I've also shared my phone number in the chat. If anybody wants to connect me, I'm just a phone call away.
Nital, Poonam, Khushbu, Sharad, just a quick Zoom fee if you guys can turn. I know some of you are traveling or at a place where it might not be the best to the picks, but still we love your hearts. And this is a session which is in a small group. We gather and we learn from each other, and people like Mona are doing so good that they are sharing this session with us. Thanks Khushbu, thanks Neetal. I think Poonam mentioned that she's not in a position to turn on the camera, and I know Sharad is traveling. So may I request all of you, one click I have taken already. I'll request all of you to turn on your heart emoji. The Zoom allows the special heart emoji where it stays as heart for a while. So we will turn that very quickly. Just let me post one image onto our group already. And now we are on to our heart emojis, and we bring that hearts into it. Not this one. The other heart which brings everything red and hearty. Yeah, let's turn click it 2-3 times so that we can have a nice Zoom feed together with Mona. Super. Super. Thank you so much for your company. It was lovely having you and lovely sharing this session of healing with all of you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks
Thank
everyone.
you, Miss Mona.
Thank you so much.